What's up, Castaways? Welcome back to Stranded. Last time our unlucky friends went from giant spider scares to crazy monkey mayhem culminating in a fiery coconut catastrophe. Will they find something to eat? Will they survive? And more importantly, will they ever get off this island? Let's find out in episode 3, Smoke Signals and Scurvy. The beach the next morning still appears messy, with remnants of burnt coconut shells and a fallen palm tree. Chloe is meticulously sorting through the debris while Mandy examines their meager supplies, and Jake sulks nearby, his head wrapped in a piece of torn fabric. Chloe, with determination in her eyes, picks up a charred coconut shell and tosses it aside, continuing her efforts to clear the beach.
Chloe sighs. Right. Let's assess the damage. 1 less palm tree, approximately 1 million burnt coconut fragments. And morale? Definitely at an all-time low.
Mandy, our water supply is dwindling. And we barely have any food left. That crab Liam found yesterday was definitely poisonous. I looked it up in my, gestures to her useless phone, mental encyclopedia of dangerous sea creatures.
Jake, muttering. And I'm down a perfectly good leaf bandage. Thanks to those thieving primates. They're probably using it to line their luxurious treetop condos.
Liam, approaching, looking slightly more optimistic. Hey guys, I was thinking. Maybe the fire wasn't a total disaster. All that smoke last night. Maybe someone saw it?
Chloe. Liam? It was nighttime. And it probably just looked like a regular jungle fire, from a distance. Plus, knowing our luck, it probably just attracted more territorial fruit-throwing monkeys.
Mandy, still Liam has a point. Smoke can be a signal. During the day, it would be much more visible.
Jake, so you're saying we should set the jungle on fire again? Because that worked out so well last time.
Mandy, no, Jake! We need to control it. Create a focused smoke signal.
Chloe, how do we do that with no proper materials? We don't exactly have a signal mirror or a flare gun lying around.
Mandy, we can try building a small, contained fire and adding damp leaves, or green vegetation to create thick smoke. We just need to make sure it's visible against the sky.
Liam, I can gather some dry wood for the base, and I saw some really leafy branches deeper in the jungle.
Jake, slightly more enthusiastic. Okay, I'm in. Anything's better than waiting around for a rescue party that clearly isn't coming. Maybe I can even find some more. Cooperative fruit this time. Looks nervously towards the jungle edge.
Scene. A group of friends is hard at work in the heart of the woods. Liam gathers wood with determination, while Mandy takes charge, guiding the building of a small fire pit. Chloe busily collects fresh green leaves, and Jake cautiously forages for food, ever alert for monkeys in the trees above. Together, they successfully construct a contained fire that flickers to life. Jake stands vigilant, holding on to their gathered food as he keeps an eye on the surrounding trees, ready for anything that might come their way.
Mandy, okay, now for the smoke.
Chloe, that's actually working. It's pretty visible against the blue sky.
Liam, let's hope someone on another boat or plane sees it.
Jake returns with a few small, less vibrant berries. Found these. Anyone know if they're poisonous?
Mandy examines them cautiously. I'm not entirely sure. Let's hold off on eating those for now. Better safe than sorry.
Scene. They maintain the smoke signal throughout the day, taking turns adding fuel and damp leaves. They scan the horizon, hopefully every few minutes. As the sun begins to dip towards the horizon, their optimism starts to fade. As the daylight dwindles, a sense of unease washes over them. Each glance at the horizon feels heavier than the last. The vibrant hope they once held begins to dim, mirroring the descending sun. With the sun nearly gone, the group huddles together, sharing silent glances that communicate their growing anxiety. Each moment feels stretched, filled with the weight of uncertainty as night begins.
Chloe, Another day. Another passing ship that didn't see us. Or maybe there just aren't any ships out there.
Liam, don't say that. Someone has to be out there.
Jake, looking glum, maybe the monkeys. Scared them all away with their expert mango throwing skills.
Mandy, we can't give up. We need to keep trying. Tomorrow, we'll build an even bigger signal fire.
Scene, nightfall. They are sitting around the dying embers of their signal fire, looking dejected.
COE, I'm so hungry. I haven't had a proper meal since, well, before the plane crashed.
Liam, me too. I'm starting to feel a bit weak.
Mandy, we need to find a reliable source of food. Those berries Jake found might be our only option soon, even if we're not completely sure about them.
Jake, clutching his stomach. My stomach is starting to make noises I've never heard before. It sounds like a tiny, angry jungle cat.
Suddenly, Liam clutches his leg and winces. Liam, ow, what was that?
Chloe, what happened?
Liam, I don't know. It just felt like a sharp cramp, and my gums feel weird.
Mandy, concerned. Let me see. She examines Liam's gums using the light from the remaining embers. They look a bit swollen. And are they bleeding slightly?
Jake, bleeding gums? Is that bad?
Mandy, thinking aloud. Swollen and bleeding gums, weakness, lack of fresh food. Oh no.
Chloe, oh no, what? What is it?
Mandy, I think Liam might have early signs of scurvy.
Jake, scurvy? Like pirate scurvy? We're getting pirate diseases now?
Mandy, it's a vitamin C deficiency. It happens when you don't get enough fresh fruits and vegetables. And considering our diet has consisted of nothing, it makes sense.
Liam, looking worried. So, what do we do?
Later.
Mandy, we desperately need to find a source of vitamin C. Those berries Jake found. Even if we're not 100% sure, they might be our only hope. Or we need to find other edible plants, fast.
Chloe, but what if the berries are poisonous? We could make things even worse.
Mandy, it's a risk we might have to take. Or, looks determined. Tomorrow, we're going on a proper expedition. We need to explore more of this island and find something safe to eat. Something with vitamin C.
Jake, nervously. Into the jungle? With the enthusiastic fans?
Mandy, we don't have a choice, Jake. Liam's health might depend on it. We need to stick together and be careful.
Uh-oh. Scurvy things are going from bad to worse for our stranded survivors. Will they risk eating potentially poisonous berries? And what dangers await them in the depths of the jungle as they search for food? Let me know your survival tips in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for the next thrilling episode of Stranded. Will they ever get rescued? Find out next time